Hold up. Hey. Hot topic.
Okay, hot topic for the night. Both of y'all nasty. No, we ain't. All right, hot topic for the night, man. How can you AI proof your position at your job? How can you AI proof your position at your job? Mr. Davis, you work in corporate America, so to speak. How can you AI proof your position at your job? I can think a lot of ways how you can, but go ahead, brother.
You know what? I mean, the type of work that I do, it'll take more than AI because you got to have. It depends on the position you hold. You know what I mean? If you in
Yeah.
if you in IT, if you in graphics,
Mm-hmm.
if you in something in the computer world,
Right.
then it's kind of hard to AI proof your job.
Mm-hmm.
But when you talk about charts and graphs, the
Yeah.
best way that you can AI proof it is learn AI.
Okay.
That's your best way to do it. Learn
Okay.
AI. And I'm not just talking about Chat GPT to help you with an email.
Yeah.
Learn AI. Learn how to do it. Learn how to generate images. Learn how to type the stuff in. Because AI, I'm telling you, AI
That's
is
the future.
scary.
Yeah.
It's the future and it's scary. AI can
Well,
make
it's
me and
now,
C
really.
have a total different outfit on with this
Yep.
live broadcast. And it looked
Yep.
like that's the outfit that we had on. You dig what I mean? We could turn this whole backdrop and make it look like we're in a studio broadcast with AI. But the way that AI proof it, learn AI. Don't be afraid of it. Learn
Yeah.
it. That's the
Yeah.
best way. Educate yourself on it.
I fully agree with that, and I didn't even think about it that way. So on that point, I fully agree with that. To another point, what I was thinking is for my job in particular, um, my job is no more filling vending machines, but it used to be. I do it sometimes, every once in a while. Unless you got a robot that can go to 50-something machines at a place like the airport or 45-something machines at a couple of colleges, okay.
Yeah. Right.
Let's try it.
Right.
Or
You say
go get the money. You know what I'm saying? How you AI my job and get the money out of vending machines is you don't have money in vending machines. That would be the only way because then you make it all digital. But then now you're subject to fees, and digital is very important, right? Because you sell more traditional money, or you make more traditional money when you have digital options, or wire cardless pay options, Apple
right.
Pay, Samsung Pay, whatever. Google Pay options. When you have those things, you get more cash when it comes in my field of work. So the AI, now what AI could do for me is all the ordering. Yeah, they could do that, and they can replace me easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can replace me because they can order better than me, so to
Yeah.
speak. But here's the key: somebody got to input the numbers of what's in there. See
Yeah.
when there's AI, right? It takes numbers, generate it, and predictively makes something good assumptions from the numbers that's been entered. Okay, who's going to enter the numbers? For in my job in particular. So if I say this isn't like, you working in a warehouse or whatever, and there's this many pallets of this in this warehouse, this many pallets of that in the warehouse, and you say from the order, they can see from the computer the order you should have got this. But what if you were shorted in the order and they can't see that from the computer? Then the adjustments have not been put in. If you don't put the adjustments in, now the computer can't keep up. A human being got to put the adjustments in. You feel what I'm saying? So, for example, like orders came today, right, bro? You know what I'm saying? When them orders come today and there's something that I ordered and it was shorted, if nobody put that adjustment in, the computer would never know. Although the company that sent it could say that, if the computer and the company ain't talking, then they ain't gonna know. So that's one way. But what I really wanted to get to, how you can AI proof your position at your job, is do your job excellently. Do your job well. Do things that AI can't do. I give an example for my brother, who is a manager at a very good government company, right? One thing I see that he do that all the other managers, not all, but some of the managers don't do, is this brother walk around here like the president, and he speaks to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I say that jokingly, but I think I envy it. It's good. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I could consider myself a nice guy. But if they judge me in person and judge him in person, one person is a nice guy and the other person is nope. And that's me. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm mean, but I'm just saying he's much more outgoing than me. But that's another thing that'll make it be like, okay, the employees respond to him differently and all that. You can't get that from a computer. You feel what I'm saying? There's no computer person walking around, because D said,
Yeah, you see.
I said not all, some, not all, because I thought of my sis D. I see D speak to people. So there we go. But nah, man, I'm saying seriously, you can't get a computer walking around an Android. Hi, Mr. Well, we don't have to shoot people no more. Hi, Mr.
Right.
Starbucks. Hi, shake the hand. How you doing today? I want to know. That's not happening now. It may come in the future, but it ain't here now. So.
And that is not how I speak to folks, if everybody's wondering.
No, he don't speak robotic, but that brother does speak to a lot of people. I always say he come through like the president, shake hand, kiss the babies. Not literally, but I'm just saying. And let me make it in real life. Rob speaks to everyone. That's what I mean. He takes time to acknowledge people, and people look forward to him speaking to them, and they speak to him first because they use, hey, I know he gonna speak. And you may never know what that does for people. So I admire my brother for doing that. Because I may be looking at my phone, I may be focused on where I'm going, and it makes it not as hospitable as my brother is. Hagen say, Rob like Obama on that Key and Peele skit. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you, man. My one word, what's cracking?
It do switch up. I will say that.
Because that brother will get somebody some dap and then get somebody a presidential time. This is true. This is good. Very good, Hagen. Very good.
Yeah, that's a good one. No, I mean, what you saying is true, man. How to AI proof it. But just some things, let's just face it. There are some things, data entries and all that. The only thing they need is a programmer, and the computers take over. Look at Walmart, man. Like, if you go to any Walmart in the hood, it's 80 lines and 4 people working. The rest of them checkouts.
Yep.
You dig what I mean?
Yep.
Like, the rest of them is self-checkout. And that gets rid of, but what AI can't do is stock those shelves.
That's
you dig
right.
what I mean? Now,
That's
I'm
right.
not saying lower tier jobs is the only thing AI can't. AI is not going to be able to be your lawyer. AI is not going to be able to do what C does in his position as a boss, what D and I do in my position as a boss. And Hagen's, you silly in the mug, talking about if a robot came to clean them toilets and push wheelchairs, he's selling drugs. But I'm not saying you have to have a high tier level, a lower tier level job in order to keep your job. That's not what I'm saying. Your best bet is to educate yourself on AI. Because listen, this video editing and stuff that we do, the intro to our sports show, I have never edited video a day in my life until we got a few of the programs, University of YouTube, and then boom, came up with the whole intro for our sports show and pieced it together. And I praise God for that. But that's how you do it. Educate yourself. So not only that, it keeps money in your pocket, like my man said about, what's good on not eating out. It keeps money in your pocket because you don't have to outsource these things. You can learn it yourself and then apply it, even for your resume, even for like the little things. Like if you got bills, put that mug, learn AI and put that in there and let it work for you. You dig what I'm saying? And then you can't become obsolete to it because it works for you. You the boss of that.
I think for us and for all of us that we're getting older, you know what I'm saying? Years are going up. Always be learning. Yeah. And I know that's incorrect grammar, but always be learning. Don't be the person that decide, okay, I'm old, I can't learn anything anymore. I think that's when you're failing. Always learn. Always. I remember I had this worker that used to work for me years ago named Rick. Rick, we shared the last name. You know what I'm saying? And Rick was the coolest old dude I ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? Rick was he was like in his late 60s. You would have never known it. Rick dressed well, was cool, drove nice cars, knew how to talk, you know what I'm saying? And played 2K. Him and Rob would have conversations about 2K. You're like, I'm chilling at the house playing 2K. This man's 60, late 60s, grown, fought in the war. You know what I'm saying? I heard all these things about this story. Fought in the war and done all this, man. Raised kids, you know what I'm saying? And was still doing this because he was keeping himself youthful. We also got to do that when it comes to this technology for work, or we will be replaced. If you be like, well, when I grew up, that's all we had to do, and that's it. Okay, this ain't those times. Times have changed. We got to learn. And Rob, speaking of that, when he said learn AI, man, I've been getting all these. You know how social media, hear you say something is all in your phone?
Right.
A week ago, I've been getting everything. Learn AI. Because I looked at one. I clicked it. I was like, man, maybe I need to. And it's confirmation. My brother saying that. Like, no, I need to learn beyond ChatGTP. I don't really use ChatGTP. My wife does, but I really don't use it a lot. But beyond that, learn how to create things with it, because I think
Yeah.
that's very, very important, man. Very, very important.
I'll say this to what you're saying. It's two things you need to be. You need to be a lifelong learner, and whatever you do, a lifelong learner. You need to be learning something like on daily, right? And if not daily, at least weekly. But lifelong learner, because if you have the attitude, "I'm grown," that means you
Yeah,
don't have no room to grow. And
yeah.
if you grown, then things die out after you didn't reach your full capacity. That's just something to think about.
Hagen said, I'm gonna put up his next one too. I got some conversation about the next comment. He said,
Mhm.
AI can't stock the shelves, but that little robot rolling around, Shook's gonna get these hands if he roll up on me again.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
on
on
everything,
on
bro. Hey,
God.
listen, that's how I feel about the one at Quick Trip. That man
Yeah.
almost rolled over my gammas, man. I almost kicked the mess out that thing.
This next one, Hagen says, I'm gonna have to learn how to use AI in music production too. I don't think it can't be stopped, so I might as well embrace it and make it work for
Yeah.
me. Listen, I just saw something where there's a program, and Hagens know what this means. There's a program where you can hold a microphone and you can sing out if you want a bass line. It will put out the MIDI to that. If you're a music person, you know what that means. So it's writing out the notes from you humming it, and then you can quantize it. Other words, put it in time, and then that's it. So for somebody who's a producer, which I am lightly a producer, Hagens is much more. He's doing contests and all that. But it could be times when I can't get what's in my head out in my hands because I can't play yet. I'm about to start. That's what should have been my what's good. I'm starting piano lessons this weekend. But until I get that to going, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, which is an AI thing, is taking my voice, me humming something into my microphone,
That's
and it's
dope.
playing it out. That's dope. But you see it in a lot of ways where it's like, okay, there's a lot of AI when it comes to music production, man. And like Hagen said, it's time. We got to get into it. Go ahead, bro.
He said, "Is it Bahaler?"
Yep. No, it was like,
Okay.
it was something maybe vocal. It wasn't Vahaler. I think it was like vocoder 2. I think it was double. I saw double 2 do it, and then it's like something like vocoder as well. But I know double
Hey,
2 does it as well. Go ahead, bro. No,
hey,
no,
that
no promo for them though. I wasn't trying to say the name. You tricked me
right, right.
into it, Higgins.
I'll say this. That's funny, Hagens. I'll say this about AI. Like I recently used one of them, like
Yeah.
rollout plans. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like what's the plan for and then I didn't trust it. So and that should have been my what's good. It'll be soon because I got a single coming out at the end of the month. But I went in there and said, okay, single rollout, best way to promote it. And it was like, start with your 4 to 8 toughest bars or strongest bars and then do
Hmm.
it. And I'm like, hey, C, listen to this song and tell me how I should put this promo.
Right.
He was like,
Right.
hey, roll with the first 4 bars, bro, because you come in strong. I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
AI just told me this,
Right.
but asking my brother in confirmation. So it's, you know how they say everything on the internet not true? We know that. Now,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so don't believe every picture you see because AI will jack you up on that too. But what I will say is I did use it for that. And I actually did one of the promos
Yeah.
behind what AI said. Now I didn't trust it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I trust you, but let me verify this with my partner because he know what
Yeah.
it is. And he said the exact same thing verbatim, not knowing that I went to AI first and asked them what's a
Hmm.
good music rollout. So
And I was
yeah,
today
that's
years old when I found that out. Thank you, bro, for
right, because
using
I
me
didn't even tell you.
as your personal guinea pig. Okay, thanks, brother. That's my boy.
No, I
But no,
just told no, I just say I respect your opinion. That's what that say. I wasn't trying to listen to no AI.
nah. Hager said, "Nah, I know what you're talking about. See, somebody I know bought it a couple years ago. Okay, I'm interested because I'm probably going to invest in it soon. You know, as
Right,
a
right.
producer, because I hate when doing music not getting out what's in my head, or I got all this thing lined out, and it's like something else I want to play out. My fingers can't play it yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of
Right, right.
hard to get that out. But anyway, man, I think that's it for this topic, man. How can you AI proof your position at your job? One, I said do your job well, mainly, and Rob said learn AI. Both of those things are very important, so you will not be behind. And overall, for us, middle-aged people and young people, man, we need to learn. Keep learning. Always be learning. It is incorrect English, but it's good. Always be learning. We have to.